Greetings everybody out there in Trader Land. My name's Des Woodruff, D7 here to dazzle you with the best of technical analysis here at Grok Trade. Anyway, I'll be your host for the next few moments here. And this is the weekend edition, good through Sunday, January 28th, 2018. Let's get going. Friday ends the day really bullish. You'll see spiders up 1%. Nasdaq, tech stocks up 1.5%. However, Russell's really laggy compared to the rest of the markets, down or just up 0.35%. Financials up 0.3%. US dollar dropping again, down 0.4%. Crude oil up 1.4% on fire. Gold break even. Silver slightly higher. VIX though, fear dropping by 4%, and Bitcoin at the time of this video is up 3%, and we have a lot to talk about on that. GBTC ended on Friday at 2.4% in the red. All right, first thing I'm going to share with you is this. There is a pattern on the monthly chart. This is the S&P 500 SPDR ETF, exchange traded fund. So this is basically a mutual fund on the S&P 500, which is the index that most advanced savvy traders look at to warrant our decisions or to measure the barometer of the markets and what's happening in the markets. Gives us a very balanced look at really what's truly taking place out there. I want you to take a look at the monthly chart. So each candlestick is 1 month, and you'll notice that our low was back here 2009, March 2009 right there, and we have gone up, and now we're in 2018, so virtually 9 years, just bullish, almost 9 years. It's an insane run we've been on. Very bullish. All right, but I want you to look at the last year. Okay, look at this. Little candlesticks, little candlesticks, little candlesticks, little candlesticks, little candlesticks, huge candlestick at the top, okay? I want to show you something. This is called a bull exhaustion pattern, and I'm going to pull this over and have you take a look at this. Little candlestick, little candlestick, little candlestick, after a big run, big candlestick, and then we go negative, and then there's the sell-off, okay? Little candlesticks, big pop at the top of this. If we go negative the next couple months, guys, this will be the high. This will be our top. It's called a bull exhaustion. Little, big at the top of this leg, and then the sell-off. Again, this is a monthly chart. We have 3 more days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, to find out if we will stay with this strength or if there will be a major sell-off coming back down below this area of support. You have been learned. We do education. That's who we are. If you guys haven't been following us, don't know anything about D7 or Mark the Meerkat and Grok Trade, welcome. Glad you guys could be a part. You can check us out up there. But we are mentors. We're trading mentors. Been doing it a long time. I've been teaching and training, oh boy, almost 13 years now. And I've owned this company for 10, long time. Been trading in the live markets. In February, it'd be 20 years utilizing technical analysis. So let's get into the charts, guys. This lower chart is my daily. You can see the D there. This upper left chart is my weekly chart. Each candlestick is a week. You can see my W there. And over here to the right, my monthly chart with an M, monthly. So you got the monthly, you have the weekly, and you have the daily chart. We're going to focus on the daily, and we're going to focus on the weekly. So here it is, the S&P SPDR up. It is an extraordinary run to the upside. Very bullish and very strong. The weekly chart here is very bullish and very strong. This market just will not die. It's just up forever, ever. I'm being facetious there. It will have a top at some point, and that's, just know that will come. Let's take a quick look here at the diamonds. Up. Everything is just up, up, up. Here is your exhaustion bull exhaustion run. Little candlesticks, little, and then a big one at the top. It's not nearly as pretty as the spider, but it's still one nonetheless. Nasdaq. Up, 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 up. Everything's just up. There's nothing to show here. But look at this. This is your bull exhaustion right here. Up, 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 up. Big pop. See that on the monthly chart on the Nasdaq. Small caps can usually tell the future. If I look here, we're going stagnant. See how instead of going up on the daily chart, we're just going sideways. Now it's still bullish. We're above an area of support, so I'm good with that. If you look here at the weekly, we have this rising wedge, and it looks like we're over the top of this resistance, so that we could be not a rising wedge anymore. That's interesting to see. We'll have to keep our eyes on this. If we go bearish next week, then, you know, ooh, that's something to be watching for. I do want to show you the monthly on this one. The monthly is at a resistance point. We went up and touched it. Went up and touched that line and came right back down. That line was drawn, man, a long time ago. So you can see support or resistance. If you draw that line right, it makes sense why we went up there, touched that line, and came right back down. But we're at major resistance. This would be a chance or a time to be looking to go bearish on this if we do start to go bearish for the month. Okay, so let's look at financials. That can help tell the future also. If you look here, the financials daily is up, up, up. Will it stay? We do have a bearish divergence on the MACD. That's bad news, really bad news to have a bearish divergence at the high there. It's just looking toppy to me, guys. But every time I say that, the markets keep screaming higher. Here's the weekly chart on the financials. Going higher, higher, higher. This is very healthy. The weekly is very healthy in a great solid trend. The monthly, up, 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 kind of has that bullish exhaustion. US dollar has just been dying, man. It's down, 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 down. Oh boy. I thought I'd be putting a buy on that, but Friday just kept me from doing it. I'm still a sell. And look at the weekly. We put a sell here. If you guys don't know, these up and down arrows are my personal public calls. So I'll put a buy and a sell, sell, and then a buy, sell, buy, and those are my public calls. Now, I'm always usually a day late on my public calls because I have to show what actually has happened or taken place. However, with me, if I see a movement that goes above a certain area, I will enter the trade. However, we got to wait until the end of the day, see how the candlestick ends up, and then make the call for the public to see. So no, just know that I'm usually a day late on my calls here, okay? Usually a day late. And definitely getting in at better prices than here. So for example, the close of the day was there, but I would have gotten in here on a short. Do you see what I'm saying? So there, like this one, we popped up. I would have entered on this day. I don't know why the call wasn't there, but it would have been, but I have it on this one. I don't know why that's the case. But anyway, that's just to give you some inside information. Crude oil, let's take a look at this. This is the daily, up, 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 looking really, really strong, but I'm seeing a bearish divergence on the MACD. MACD is a centered oscillator, and it can give us divergence readings, and that's what I'm seeing here, and that is a bearish read. We do teach that in great detail in our mentorship, which we do once a month. It's 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And up, 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 up. Yeah, so everything looks strong there. Gold and silver. Let's get into this. Gold and silver. Let's take a look here. Gold, silver. Up, up, up. Busted resistance. I'm going to stay with my buy call, even though we've been under some stress last couple of days, Thursday and Friday. But wow, what a run we have been on, my friend. And that is messages coming into my phone. Let me turn that over. The weekly is just rock solid. Look at this. Boom! We have a buy there on the weekly. Sat through some turmoil, and then it finally has taken off. So that is strong. This is a big symmetrical triangle, big pop to the upside, looking really, really good. Silver On the daily, same thing. It popped over resistance, boom, and which is great to see. But we're staying up there, chopping around here, just chopping around sideways. I think it has more upside potential here. And if you want to look at the weekly, you can see it went up, base sideways, now popped up all above all major weekly moving averages. That is a bullish sign, guys. So my buy call back here is just on fire, doing extremely well. Let's look at the VIX. This is fear. This is just a measurement of fear here. Fear, I got a buy on it, up. We're over resistance, so even though we're dropping, I'm staying with my fear call on a buy on the daily chart, okay? The weekly chart last week, as you know, I put it a buy. However, we dropped a little bit, but we're right now over 11, which is still really low in the, relatively speaking, very low. And yeah, so it could chop around in this area a lot. Bitcoin. Now here's what I want to share with you guys. This is a big time bullish move that it's making. I want to show you a couple things on Bitcoin for you crypto guys. We have this big run up. We go into a bull flag. It's condensing bull flag, a falling wedge, almost like a downward, a descending bullish pennant, if you will. Down. This can be very explosive to the upside. We need to stay above 61.8 Fibonacci, and we are above 61.8 Fibonacci. And we're starting to rally. The last couple trading days we're above a resistance line, that red line there. So that's very good. I put a buy on it here, and I think this thing has, I think this is a potentially a nice buy area. Now here's the only dilemma. This is dropped and is building a base. You could argue this is a low base, which is very bearish. The reason I don't think that is because when I pull in a lot of data, this is just a nice healthy flag pull back to the 61.8. This is a perfect area for buyers to come in and to see a significant rally to the upside. And if this is truly a flag, we will be above 20,000. We will blow through 20,000. It will be a significant run to the upside. So I am watching for that. If you look here at the weekly, this is a beautiful bull pullback. Look, we got a buy there. I haven't put a sell on it. Now we got a hammer at a rising 20-week or 20-week moving average. Are you kidding me? This is a perfect area to buy. Over, it looks like over 12,000. If it starts to pop over 12,000, that's a buy point. That's let's load up on Bitcoin. That's what that is. So on the daily, 12,000, it put us right, just right here, right there. Put us right there. So it only has to pop up a little bit here for that to be a significant buy signal. GBTC, you can do that in your retirement. We got a sell signal on that. I'm going to stay with that. We'll see how that pans out. If the Bitcoin starts to rally, this will too. Something to watch for. Let's look at some stocks. And we're going to look at a lot of stocks, and we're going to be very quick looking at these stocks. And some of them are set up for buys, okay? So know that this is educational purposes only. I'm not giving advice of any kind, but I will teach you how to do this. We do have a great mentorship program. Everybody who wants to trade full time, if that's what you're driving towards, or you want to retire and do this as a significant hobby to make money on the side, mentoring, it's lifelong, it's with us, we'll help you. groktrade.com. You can do that right there. Okay, let's look at some stocks. Let's do this. Dow 30, Apple. I got to sell an Apple. A few days ago, put a sell on it. It's down. It's below moving averages right now. It could bounce at any time, but right now it's a sell on the daily. But the weekly, I also put a sell on it. But we're at support. That could turn around on me. But I have a Apple sell, daily sell, weekly. This is a weekly. That's problematic for this individual stock. And yeah, I mean, look at this relative weakness. Couldn't even hit resistance there, and we dropped. There is a chance with volume. There is a chance we're going to blast through this. We could be at the high. This area at 180 that it touched on last week, 2 weeks ago, is probably the high for Apple. That'd be interesting to watch, see what happens. Technically speaking, but man, when you talk about the economy and how red hot it is, guys, this thing could just keep going higher. It's just keep going higher. If you look here at the monthly though, on Apple, every time we get to these highs, people sell into it. See that? A lot of upper shadows there. It's telling me smart money's wanting out at these levels. Taking profits. American Express, let's go there. Got a buy on the daily. You can see this up, 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 up. But this is a hanging man. I think I'm getting ready to put a sell on it. I'm not ready to do it yet, but that could be a daily sell, which would be a great place to short actually. If you look here at the weekly, we had a drop last week, which I did put a sell on it. But this week we're trying to rally back, so it's trying to make up its mind. But I'm going to stay with my sell on that. Here we are, Boeing. Boeing was a sell and then back to a buy on the daily. See that bull pullback? Boom, there's the buy. This is an example of kind of a day late, if you will. See, for me, here, my entry would have been right there at 339, but you wouldn't have seen it until 343 and some change. You see what I'm saying? So it's just laggy from what you see versus what we teach, or you know what the reality is here. Yeah. Okay, let's go here. Take a look at Caterpillar. You can see the weekly, strong, monthly. Strong monthly here is that a bull exhaustion. See that up, 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 and then a big pop. Be careful with that. Caterpillar. I have sideways and then put a sell on it. So I'm going to stay with my sell, and I put a sell this week on Caterpillar. So take profits if you're in Caterpillar. All those students of ours who work for Caterpillar, be looking to maybe roll some of your IRA, or not your IRA, your 401k holdings of Caterpillar into something a little safer for the time being, and just to see, so you don't, maybe a money market or something. But always go to your financial broker to get your advice. I want to be very careful. All right, Cisco, up, up, up is looking good. Up, 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 looking good. But we're at resistance here on Cisco. Keep that in mind. Chevron is a high base. This thing could pop anytime now. Be watching this thing for a pop. I already have a buy on it, but if this thing pops, especially over 132.50, look to buy. We're under pressure on the weekly. Just be really careful. It's building a high base that could keep going. Monthly can keep going. Disney, I got a sell on it. Now it did pop, but the reason I didn't put a buy on this is simply because of all the overhead resistance. That's why. So I'm still with my sell on Disney. The other thing is the weekly. Last week I put a sell on it because it's at resistance, but it's still trying to hold up. You can see but it's at resistance. It has all that, has a lot of opportunity to the downside. Yeah, Dow, DuPont is up, up, up. At one time Friday it was down quite a bit, but it rallied back, closing at the day's high. So it's telling us it's pretty strong. If you look at the weekly's fine, monthly's fine, looking good. GE, this has been an interesting one. GE, right there, said that's probably our low. It pops up, it pulls back. So I thought this might have been the low. Then here it looked like we were going to go. Every time it threatens like it's going to take off, some news comes out and it comes crashing again. So I did it again, bull pop. I'm going to stay with my area. But this, could it keep dropping? It could. It certainly could. But I am really, really good with calling this a low around $16. I think it has a good chance of finding support there and going higher, but we'll see. We'll see. The weekly, I have a sell on it, but we do have an inverted hammer. You can see this, which is a reversal pattern. So it'd be interesting to see what next week brings for GE. Goldman Sachs, up, 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 busted to resistance. It's really good. The weekly high base breakout. Goldman Sachs is a buy. The monthly is still at support, but it needs to release away from support. That's the only concern. Home Depot, up, 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 high base. Look for more upside potential. A high base breakout. Watch for that. It could happen. The weekly is up, up, up. Monthly, up, up, up. This one's just a red hot stock. IBM had some chop. We got a sell on it and then another buy. This is a lot of chop going sideways. And this, it's got overhead resistance. If you look here at the weekly, last week I put a sell on it. Man, do I want to put a buy on this now on the weekly? No, I'm not going to. I'm going to stay with my sell on that one. Let's go to Intel. Intel had a big pop, man. Earnings just boom, big pop. Got a buy on it here. It paid off handsomely. The weekly is boom up. The monthly boom up. Intel is on fire. Very, very good. If you look here, Johnson & Johnson, I got a buy on it as of Thursday. It's going higher. The weekly, though, concerning me, but it might be sideways. JP Morgan, up. It's fine. Weekly up. Everything's fine. If you're in it, stay in it. Coca-Cola could be an bull exhaustion. Little big pop. Watch for that to drop. That could happen. Any sort of bearish activity, Monday, Tuesday, that tells me take your profits. Okay? Take your profits. The monthly looks so good to me. It's a high base breakout. Boom to the upside. If that breakout stays Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday and stays strong just like this, long term for Coca-Cola looks promising. Looks very promising. McDonald's up, but we're near resistance on the daily. The weekly is up. It's fine. Everything's fine on that. 3M. We're going to look at tech stocks too. 3M broke resistance, boom, right over. Yeah, that's great. Weekly, monthly looking good. Merck got a sell and then a buy. It's building a base, so you got to stay with the high base buy on that. The weekly put a sell in last week, but it's staying strong. May have to turn around and make that a bullish, make that a buy. Microsoft's up 1.9% Friday. Look at this, boom! It's the weekly doing really good. I had to turn around. Last week I put a sell on Microsoft because it's at resistance, but this week we busted through it. Boom! If we stay, that's a buy. Nike weekly is very, very good. What was the daily on that one? The daily is showing a little weakness, so be careful with that one. Pfizer. Look at Pfizer, man. Symmetrical triangle. Thursday was the buy point. You see this? That was the buy point, and then boom! You draw those trend lines right, and it's a science, not an art. If you draw them correctly, there's your buy point. It wouldn't have been that shadow, wouldn't have been this shadow, wouldn't have been those. It was this one. It was the close over the resistance line. That was the purchase, and then healthy, very, very good return. And then you look over here to the weekly. Up, boom! Looking good. Monthly looking good. Procter Gamble put a sell on it, and it's still dropping. Weekly has a sell on it now. I'm good with that. The monthly will be a sell if we stay weak, but right now this is still moving. So in the next 3 days, if we get a massive move to the upside, Procter Gamble will stay a buy on the monthly. You may have to pause the video, go back and re-listen to some of these because I'm going quickly. I know that I am. I'm doing this just so you guys don't get bored and we get through a lot. Look at the daily. Up, but it's doji at the high. Guys, this could be a reversal pattern. It could drop for travelers. But the weekly, very powerful. Boom, to the upside. The monthly, very powerful. Boom, looking good. UNH, high base breakout. Look, this thing could get ready to go, guys. UNH could be ready to rock and roll. UTX, I don't like it as much. UTX, just not a fan of the technicals. Visa, looking here, looking strong, guys. Visa's looking very, very strong, but look at this. This is your bull exhaustion. Up, big pop. Any weakness going into next week, guys, bad news. Verizon, up, not a fan, but the weekly looks so good to me. The weekly is really, really good. The monthly has overhead resistance. Walmart looks, oh man, such a good, we just look really, really good on Walmart, guys, across the board. Very, very good. Exxon, we're up over resistance, so that's a good thing. Weekly, monthly, very, very good. Okay, so let's look at some tech stocks, and there's some big movers here, guys. Tech stocks, Grok tech stocks. We already looked at Apple. We're gonna go to Amazon. Look at this run. Boom, big run. These buy calls are just on fire. The weekly buy calls on fire. Monthly buy calls on fire. Baba here's up 3.5% on Friday. Look, it broke. The buy would have been back here. Now we did the buy on 12.15. A second buy would have been right here at 191, and now we're at 205. Yeah, there's plays where we put our stop losses and where we put them. We safeguard. We always have a much higher reward than risk. And yeah, so we're trading like a business. It's not gambling. We're trading. It's a business component, and that's, you got to learn those things. Very, very important that you do. Baidu is up more than 2%. It's a high base. This thing could get ready to rock and roll. It's a symmetrical triangle. It broke out. It's catching its breath. It's ready to rock and roll. Be watching Baidu. Monthly says it's ready to go. Cisco, it's at resistance. Be careful with it. Catfish, it's a high base. Could it go? It could. Weekly, monthly looks really good. eBay up more than 2%. Look at this. eBay got a call back here, and then boom, 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 broke resistance. That's really good. The weekly is really good. eBay is a big time opportunity to upside potential. Facebook, high base, look for that to break resistance. If it can break resistance, that'd be rock solid. It's trying to break resistance here on the weekly. Look at this, boom. I mean, Facebook could be it. Google, high base, nothing to speak on there. GoPro down 5%. This thing, we put a buy on it, and then the thing started falling out of bed. But look at all these white candlesticks, or green on your chart. It's dropping, but they're these are buyers coming in at these lows and making for bullish candlesticks. But Thursday finally broke down. Friday it did drop lower, but it's at major support. Let's see if it will stay at support and bounce. I don't know, but we got a bullish divergence. I think GoPro is looking for a low, and it's going to be put in very, very soon, and it could be now. This could be the low for GoPro. I don't have any students that work at GoPro, but if you happen to know somebody that works at GoPro, just know that, hey, the damage is starting to slow down. Okay, it went from, I mean, it's been cut in half in price. It looks like an opportunity is here to be looking for a purchase. So anyway, or to find a bottom. It's very important that it stays above this trend line. Hope that's of help to you guys. The weekly is just horrible. Back here, call it a sell, and it's just bad, bad, bad. Let's go to Microsoft. Take a look at Microsoft. It is up, up, up. Really, really strong, guys. But here's the biggest point. The weekly went up to resistance, called it a sell, and there's the buy. We already talked about this one. Yeah, we already talked about it. Let's go to Netflix. Up one. Oh my goodness! Look at the. Hold on. Let's go over here to the daily first. Netflix. Up, 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 up. Breaks resistance right there. That was the buy. Boom! Man, the purchase would have been at 225. Now we're at 275. Wow. Wow, that's a good one. That's the weekly chart. Look at this. Busted resistance, but this is an exhaustion. Bull exhaustion. Up, 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 and then boom. Guys, this could be a real bad couple months for us. I'm just shooting straight with you here. Well, look at this. NVIDIA busted resistance. Boom. Look at this. That could be a buy opportunity, looking for that to go higher. Nice, nice, nice. Weekly looks good. Boom. It just looks good. The pullback pop on the monthly. Yes, love it. Oracle up more than 2%. Up, 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 up. But a bull exhaustion is what it looks like to me, okay? The weekly looking good. Monthly looks really good to me. Like this is an opportunity to be at 65 bucks before you know it. Wow. Price line, put a sell, hit its head. It can't get over this resistance area, so I'm going to stay with my sell. Can't do it. Stutter stepping on the weekly at resistance. But the monthly is looking really strong. This could be a bull pullback or a bull flag pop on the monthly. Looking good, looking good. PayPal, it's going higher. I got a buy on it. It's good. Everything's good there. Red Hat, it's up 3%. Oh, and this is why it broke the line. Check this out. Okay, we got to sell, and because it broke the line, and it dropped, drop, 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 drop. Then we said, oh, it's popping here. There's the buy. Here's another example I wouldn't have bought at the end of this day. It would have been this one. It would have been this candlestick right there above the doji. I would have entered at 121 area. 121. Then it pops. Opposed to entering this day. So even, you see what I'm saying? I hope that's as clear as mud. But here we smack our head at resistance, but and then it popped. The reason it popped so much is because it broke this resistance. The reason this was such a big gap with a huge candlestick on top of it is because it broke this support, okay? This is technical analysis, and this is really nice pattern, very, very nice pattern. Red hat, the weekly looks really solid, the monthly looks solid. Snap was down 1%. Thursday put a sell on it, it's down, but we're at a support level. The weekly is sell, it's a low base. Snap is just no good. Twitter is up 9%. I put a buy on it, but I'm doing it right in the middle of resistance. Look at this. Down, 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 down. The pop would have been right there. We would have purchased it at 2278, probably 2281 area. Then it went boom. Now it's up here around 24 plus. But we had this resistance to contend with, but because of the volume, I think we're just going to blast through it. Let's see if we do. If this becomes a jab or a death hook to the bullish side, that's going to get really, really bullish for Twitter. Let me take a look here at the weekly. The weekly, I still got a sell on it, but if we go bullish next week, I'm gonna make. Man, should I do that now though? Oh boy, should I put a buy? No, we got a resistance. I'm gonna stay with my sell on that until it pops. Okay, so there it is. All right, guys. If you want some information about us training you to help you in your trading, and I'm telling you, the markets are on fire. If you're not making a killing in the markets, if you're not at least keeping up with what the markets are doing, you need help, and we can help you. All you do is go to this number. It happens to be my number. Text me your name and your email address. And anything you think I should know about you is fine too. Text me that. We'll send you some information on our training. So hope that's of help to you. Guys, appreciate each and every one of you. If you like it, like it. Leave me a comment. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Hit the big subscribe button. And I'm getting into cryptocurrency. More on that soon. I got a class I'm building out for it. I think you guys will enjoy it. Take care. We'll see ya. Bye.